Okay.
I got some great bargains for you today.
I think that's all I can get. Yeah, the UI is definitely compressed. I don't really like that, to be honest. I feel like it doesn't need to be compressed, because I don't think it was really much of a technological jump from the PS5 or PS2 to the PS3. Then again, I never had a PS3, so I don't know. I was more focused on Nintendo at that point, which I think was a mistake. Okay, so that's dead. Run away. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so 3 shots. What does the Mind Glove do that I just recently got? And I have dog hair in my nose. And it's unfun. Mine? Alright, I forgot. These guys are great. I love them. No, I'm gonna die! Taste my minds. I'm pretty sure Quark's area is the only place without an actual... No, it has actual enemies. I forget what they are called, though? Oh no, the mine's gonna get me! Help! It's too quick for me to do a bit about it. I do like how these enemies seem to have some form of autonomy. Because before you get over there, they just throw the grenades willy-nilly, but then when you go, no! Well, there's nothing I could do there. Except pay attention. But they throw the grenades around willy-nilly, and then when you get near them, they actually start... brain work, it does. No. That was kind of a lackluster death, wasn't it? No. Please.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
I want to live.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Don't kill me, please. No, please. Don't shove the stake through my heart, which is right about here on my chest. I swear I want to live. Wee. I actually did struggle with this level as well. As a child, from what I remember. I'm going to put the Mind Glove there. Yeah, once you get close to them, they start throwing the bombs in your direction, which is definitely interesting. That was a lob and a half. Bang. 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 And you got this enemy that doesn't do that. Ole. Ole. Bang. I curved the bullet around it. How do I manage that? I don't know. Game design. One, two, three. That's how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. At least according to an owl. There we go. I'm gonna wait for them to come by. Bang. I am having fun playing this game, though. It feels... I played, for the first time in my life, the 4th Sly Cooper game the minute I got my PS5. And while I did find it just a little bit janky, it was fun. It's just fun to be able to go back to these old games and play them because, like, this was my childhood. This was a game that I enjoyed as a kid. Oh, I'm dead. And I'm all the way back here. Yeah, checkpoints were very brutal in this game.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Like, this game is quite unforgiving with its checkpoints. I don't think I'll beat this world today. Ow. Like, I really wish game companies would allow us to... Where did that come from? The thing was dead. Aim. It's right... this is a blurst run. Whee! Whee! Oh no! That was totally on purpose. And not at all by accident of me being stupid.
I got some
100% on purpose.
for you today.
It was just me being optimal. I swear. He looks around, shifty eyes. But, like, I really do wish games, or game companies that had access to old IPs, unless they have actively stated that they never want to return to the IP again for whatever reason. Like, I know some game companies don't ever want to go back to an IP that they have because they personally just didn't like the IP, but then again, at the same time, you probably shouldn't have made the IP in the first place if you didn't like it. Well, no, that's not fair. You probably shouldn't have made sequels to it if you didn't like it in the first place. But also, at the same time, like, it's that weird balance between... you're a content creator, so you need to, like, create content for the people you're trying to sell to, but at the same time, you're trying to create content that you can get behind and be proud of. Because I 100% understand not being able to get behind a game you don't like working on. Like, I do 100% get that. Ow. That was my stupidity. Boop. Boop. And I think game devs, they have it a little bit tougher than most content creators, in my opinion. Because not only do you have to kind of like create a game that's entertaining, because, you know, that's what a game is supposed to be. It's supposed to be entertaining for people in one aspect or another. Okay, let's not be stupid with this. But you also have to, like, be able to get behind what you make for games. Oh, he's so happy. I think he needs a dentist. Maybe. But I think that's like the death of a game company, is when the people who are like behind making a game just no longer want to make it. I mean, what was also a death of a game company is when you start making games for money and not for fun. Cough, cough, Sony, cough, cough. Cough, cough, Nintendo, cough, cough. Cough, cough, Microsoft, cough, cough. But I am very well aware that there's some games that should never have like a return to force. But then there are like a majority, okay, so like an example that's on the top of my head. Sorry, oh my goodness, I hate this couch. I really can't wait to get an office space. A good example for me is honestly games like this. Games like Ratchet and Clank. For one, Ratchet and Clank, when the new game came out, a lot of people were kind of excited for it, but it was also a new game. It was also, quote-unquote, a new game for a lot of younger generation who had access to PlayStation games. And they did good by making it a kind of remake of sorts. And I'm not talking about the movie one. I'm talking about, oh, what is it? It's the one that's kind of like, it came before Rifts Apart, which was the most recent one, I believe. Hey, buddy, I think you need a dentist. Oh, hey, look. You don't need a dentist. Your teeth are fine. Oh, wait. Sorry. This area is annoying. Where is that last one? Not here? Okay, I don't want to die, so Mind Glove. No, please don't come get me. I'm weak and vulnerable. But, like, Sony has so many IPs under their belt right now that they could be doing something with, and they're just not. Like, I know it's not as bad as Nintendo with their feigning that they understand people's nostalgia, where they will release a game that was really popular in Japan, but not really popular globally, if at all popular in Japan. And then they'll say, oh yeah, no, this is us showing you that we understand nostalgia. Where's that last? There it is. I almost died. Okay. Ratchet, please aim at the gun. Thank you. Oh boy, okay, that's fine. I almost died. Okay, now where's the door? Where's the damn door to this place? There it is. Health. But beyond Ratchet and Clank, there's Sly Cooper, there's Jak and Daxter. I know a lot of people would be really stoked to get a new Jak and Daxter. Another big one that I'm... a lot of people are looking for Spyro to get a new one, to get a new release. I know that much is for sure. I don't know too much about Crash Bandicoot. I don't know about that, Fox. It might, but I'm not too sure. If anything, it will kill accessibility. I don't think it will kill the game. Okay, so like it will, but it won't kill it. But my brain doesn't want to work. What I'm trying to say is that it will more than likely kill accessibility for the game. So like the next big FromSoft game, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, is a lot of people won't be able to play it if Sony gets their hands on FromSoft. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, Sony has, like, a big example of that is Bloodborne. A lot of people really want a Bloodborne remaster for the PS5, but, like, Sony will never remaster or remake Bloodborne. Sad to say. And Bloodborne's a weird one because it's not exactly that Sony owns the IP. I think the IP is kind of in a weird limbo between the two, where they both own it and then nobody owns it. So they can't really... Yeah, Sony... Well, they're all shit. What are you talking about? I mean, fuck's sakes, Nintendo is currently suing Pocket Pair with a group of patents that any sane person would look at that and be like, no, you're being a bully and stupid and trying to ruin the community that you're saying you're protecting. Because what were the three patents? There were capturing creatures in balls. Well, capturing creatures in device, I should say, in a device, I should say. And then there was mounting creatures. And then there was... Oh, it was battling creatures. Rook. Sorry, that's my dog. It's my dog, Rook. It's not just riding monsters, it's riding... 1 second. So it was riding monsters, catching monsters, and... I just said the third one and I'm losing it already. Oh, and battling those monsters. I believe those were the three patents. And the reason that they patented those game mechanics is because of Legends Arceus. Because Legends Arceus was coming out with those game mechanics in mind. Now, first and foremost, you shouldn't be able to patent game mechanics. That's just BM. No, that's... Fox, that's the same damn thing. That's the same damn thing. And the worst part about it is, Nintendo technically doesn't have a leg to stand on, even with those patents, because not a lot of people... Okay, so, like, this is actually genuinely pissing me off that this hasn't been, like, talked about much. At least not in the game journals that I've been seeing. Yeah, the Nemesis... Ubisoft was horrible for that. Was it No, Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco was it. But basically, so what's going to happen? Camera, work with me, please. So the thing about all these patents is that, number one, I'm seeing a lot of game journals being like, "Oh yeah, no, this mod for GTA will be why the patent for or the patents for Nintendo will fail," and I'm like, no. I mean, you're right, like, it will help, but it's not the reason. The reason being is because Pocket Pair has, in its literal back pocket, a game that was released before the patents ever were even introduced. The game is called Craftopia. And it has all 3 of the patents that Nintendo had filed for in it, and it was made by Pocket Pair. Well, no, Ark didn't have... Ark had a few of those things. But the reason I'm bringing up Craftopia is because it is a triple whammy of breaking every single one of the patents that Nintendo has put out. And it even has, in its, like, opening trailer... Like, seriously, go on Steam, look up Craftopia. Go on Steam and look up Craftopia, and you will see that all the patents are broken down almost immediately within the gameplay trailer. Y'all ready for a boss fight?
Well, well, you two continue to surprise me. Step into the ring of heroes, and I will.
We'll put a pin in this real quick.
You deserve.
Let this cutscene play out.
This is no time for you to become cautious. We have reached our goal.
I don't know. There's something fishy going on.
Listen to your guts, children.
Listen to your little metal friend, Ratchet. Your destiny is mere steps away.
It's just something doesn't seem right.
This is it. Quark is going to help us stop Chairman Drek.
Why, thank you, Clank.
I'll explain that. I'll explain the issue with that in a minute, Fox. Once we get into this fight.
Get off of me, you idiot!
I love it when a plan comes together.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius? He's not gonna help us. He's gonna kill us.
You catch on quick. Although there is one problem with your hypothesis. I'm not going to kill
The lack of
you.
music does kind of...
You're not?
No. He is.
The lack of music kind of kills this cutscene.
Why?
But why? It's really not that difficult to decipher. I'm the official spokesman for Drek's new planet. I can't have you two getting in the way of my comeback.
This isn't over.
What do you mean
Quark.
comeback? You're pretty damn
No.
famous.
But it will be soon.
Okay, so actually, Fox, what's going on with Craftopia isn't that Nintendo doesn't want to sue them. They don't want Craftopia in the public eye. Whoops. I shouldn't look away. Oh, he doesn't move. That's the issue. Minions. Blaster. Ratchet, aim. So they don't want Craftopia in the public eye because they know Craftopia will make it harder for them to win. Like, legally speaking... Well, not legally speaking, but, like, from a strategic standpoint... Oh, right, that's how I have to kill him. I have to get him to fall into the lava. The liquid hot magma. So yeah, no, Nintendo doesn't want Craftopia in the public eye. That's why they're not even touching it. Like, they're hoping that people will focus too much on the Pocket Pair stuff. Yeah, no, the Japanese court system is archaic as fuck. Like, nobody in the Japanese court system should have approved of Nintendo's patents. That hurt. I need to get out of range and switch weapons. Stop firing at me, I want to do this. Nope. Ouch. Can you stop? There we go. I need you to follow me, please. This is the bridge I lure him over, right? Also, it has been hinted at that because of the fact that Nintendo wanted to expedite the whole patent process, that somebody skipped steps in the patent office. Because a part of what I've seen from the Japanese court system for submitting a patent is that the person who's supposed to be in charge of, like, doing it in the patents office side is supposed to look up, like, games that might or might not exist with the game effects or the game mechanics that they're trying to patent. And Pirate Software has a better video on it than I do, or, like, better knowledge on the whole ordeal than I do. And he brings up how some aspects of the game, or some games were, like, overlooked. Is he stuck? He's stuck. Well, when in doubt, die. There we go. He got glitched on the map. Okay, so I think I want Glove of Doom. I can avoid his stomps from up here. Maybe... I'm barely hitting him from up there. But no, essentially what most of it is just, like... Nintendo is actively trying to, like, divert attention from certain things. And they are genuinely just being bullies about it. Ouch. Come on. Okay, that last one hitting me was bullshit. Let's get him to go off of this one early. There we go. I think what is going to happen is Nintendo will try their shenanigans and Craftopia will be brought up and everything will just fall apart for them. If they do succeed, obviously it's going to be a dark day for the gaming community. But what's going to happen because of that success is that, number one, people aren't going to be buying their games at that point. Like, it'll basically be a case of, like, the entirety of the gaming community, whether they like Nintendo or not, are going to pretty much start boycotting them. And then once that happens, Nintendo's gonna lose a lot of money in the long run. Like, I don't even know why. Well, no, I know why, because they're out of touch. Like, it is not a smart idea for Nintendo to even be, like, contemplating doing this. And it just blows my mind that they're attempting it. Like, either the... Don't get stuck on the map, please. Either the judge is going to look at it and be like, no, you're just straight up bullying them. Like, honestly, what this is going to amount to is whatever judge is in charge. Oh, my ammo. I forgot he did this. Like, if the judge has any brains whatsoever, not even, like, in terms of gaming, but just, like, in terms of, like, using your head. To be honest, like, it should never, like, the patent lawsuit should have never made it to court to begin with, in my opinion. But then again, I am an ignorant American, and I have no idea how the Japanese legal system works, even though it's kind of stupid. Come on. Okay, good. I can take a hit. Come on, big guy. Come after me. I just heard movement beside me, and that kind of freaked me out. Oh, no, wait. That's the headset. That's in my headset. Oh, wow. I'm dumb. There we go. Boss defeated. Yay! Success. We did it. But yeah, no, I can't see Nintendo coming out of this with any form of win. Because they're either going to win the lawsuit and then ruin the gaming community for everybody, which is just going to hurt them in the long run, or they're going to lose the lawsuit and become a laughing stock.
Maybe it can replace you.
We're pinned down! We're pinned down! The ships are hammering our position from the air! That was a little too close! We need support! Now! Actually, I need support. My entire battalion went AWOL and left me to fight this war on my own. If the enemy doesn't kill those guys, I will. I'm not gonna last much longer. Requesting immediate assistance. Over and out.
Those are direct ships destroying that planet. We must help that commando.
Oh dear, hang on.
Serious? That's it. I am out of here. Captain Quark is gonna be sorry he messed with me.
This is not about Captain Quark anymore.
Sorry, my
There
TV was falling
is
asleep.
being lost.
Yeah? Well, I'm done with this stupid hero stuff. I got my own agenda now.
Ratchet, this is not like you.
What do you know about me? You've spent this whole time looking for Quark. You don't know anything about me.
I know that you will do the right thing.
Well, right now the thing I want to do is find Quark.
I will say
How do you
this.
start this stupid thing?
Have you forgotten? You need a robotic ignition system. I will start the ship if you agree to help that commando.
So, blackmail is it?
No, it's extortion.
Fine. Just shut up and start the ship.
Would it be blackmail? I don't know. I will say, like, the
So soon?
tone shift for Ratchet is a bit much.
Did you get rid of them?
But then again, storytelling in 2002 games wasn't a forte for a lot of people yet.
You thought? I do the thinking around here, you slug-brained idiot. I simply needed you to eliminate those two nuisances before they could cause any real trouble. But I wanted to... Do you still want to be the highly
So I
paid
think,
spokesman for my planet?
Yeah, I think
Then the next time
like
I
it's
send
it's understandable that
I want results.
Ratchet would get angry and want to like
Now get out of
get
my
back
sight.
at Quark, but I think taking it out on Clank is a bit much. However, he does raise a good point. Like, this has been a very short amount of time, and they don't seem to know each other very much at all. I also apologize if I just hit my mic and ruined everybody's ears.
Add attention, you deserting maggots! The next time you soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself.
Look, I just want to...
Zip it, worm! You see those bombers? If you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble! Meet me at the city entrance.
He needs our help.
Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap. Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever. As soon as I find Quark, I'm selling you for scrap.
Alright, I am noticing that my stuttering is happening at a more frequent rate, so I think I am going to have to call it here. Okay. How did Jester say to do this? Jester, I hate you. Like, I absolutely adore you, Jester, but I hate you with what you just shared with me. Night Fluff. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and do... Whoops. Nope, that's not what I want. Things aren't working! Hang on!